Welcome back to the channel, y'all. It's your girl Nelly Keys. I appreciate you for tuning in. Bing! I appreciate you for tuning in. So, I owe the great people at Farming Simulator 25 $475,000. In my last few gameplays, I've been able to pay them off like 10 grand. So, I still got a lot more ways to go. So, come watch me. Go ahead and pay them off. I know it ain't going to be believable that I could pay them off, but I can and I will. Let me see where I'm at. I'm trying to remember what I was doing. You jumping in here for real?
Yeah.
I thought you was looking for something to play.
That's because you weren't playing.
I gotta change my game then, cause let's see. You're not to touch a penny. That's the first rule of business. I need you to sign this paperwork that, hey. What's wrong with you? I think I already sent you a thing. All right.
Field 5. We need it.
Why we got a bunch of stones in our field?
Because we ain't ever went and got the stones out of our field.
Why would our field have stones though?
Occasionally I do missions for to remove stones.
So that's something that we have to do.
Join a farm first.
All right, they got hay. They need some water.
Well, you got a master farm, so I can do anything.
Oh, well then say that. Why would you? What's wrong with you?
I just got in.
If you gonna act like that, don't play.
I literally just got in and checked, honey.
I don't see any stones in this thing.
Yeah, of course you don't. Let's see what we looking at.
Look what I did.
As long as they can fit it, cool with me.
What?
As long as they can eat it, cool with me.
They got it in there. See, they even moving saying they do.
Yeah, hate to be hate.
And there you go talking about, oh, I'm gonna come back and the cows ain't gonna have no food and they gonna be about to die. They can't die. They just won't produce anything. I took good care of the farm.
Well, still making wood and stuff. We're still making and selling wood.
I didn't change any of that stuff because what you had was working just fine to me, so I left it alone.
What you got in field
1650 ain't
three?
enough time to go do nothing. What?
What you got in field 3?
Excuse me. I think grass. That's all I could have planted at the time. This big field got grass.
Yeah, that got to change.
Huh?
That's got to change.
What you mean it's gotta change? Ain't nothing about it gotta change.
Yeah, we got gonna put something to make us some money in this field.
I needed food for the thing,
Yeah,
so
no. Oh, I'm not complaining because I probably would do the same thing. It's almost time to harvest that.
you said we have food for the
Yeah, we got 1,000 wheat
where is it?
in the silo.
It's wheat that they eat, right?
Yeah, I bought it in there. We bought it for food. So
We only had 1,000.
we bought it for 1,000. We thought about 1,000 for the cows for the chickens a long time ago.
Huh?
We bought that for them a long time ago.
You said we bought what?
We bought that for them a long time ago.
We bought the wheat a long time ago?
Yeah, for the chicken. That was the wheat that we dumped on the ground. Now I wound up getting it get back up. I just put it in what's the silo. Remember? Only thing I can think to do is corn salad. And today's a pretty decent month. What you think?
Damn it!
What you think about trying to sell the corn?
Huh?
What you think about trying to sell the corn?
That's what you do come in the game is just try to sell everything?
I don't see.
Why would we be selling the corn?
Huh?
Why would we be selling the corn?
What else were we gonna do with the corn?
There ain't nothing else we could do with the corn?
Nothing that we got going on.
I mean, if you think that's what we should do, then go ahead.
I was saying that you know gonna wait. It's pretty good. I think it does have a higher time to sell it, but
Yeah, then let's wait until then. Why we just keep selling just because we want to
because
sell?
it's pretty decent.
You just don't want to do no work.
look at the chart. We're right there. That's like the only higher time, but this is pretty much the next
Yeah, I
highest.
guess. Yeah.
Okay.
What you doing, honey?
Grabbing the trailer.
Stop. No, I'm looking up. You know, yeah, go ahead.
I was grabbing the trailer.
Get off of the plants. You're going to destroy them.
What you gonna put in there?
I'm not going to anymore. We're just going to drive it over.
Production. No, I mean you can put in the feeding thing.
I don't know what it wanted me to do.
Okay. They still got a good bit of the grain, so We okay, you know. Where is this place? Cross doggone world.
I think they let me put it in there that time. But it wasn't a lot of it.
Just don't
I
be
don't remember what you do with straw.
straw. Nothing. And you say we can put it in the we can put it in there to make them happy, but we don't know how. I got a full load of corn. What's up? What you thinking? What you thinking? Thinking of trying to sell it?
Probably. It's probably our best bet.
send back the street clamper, or I send back the clamper?
What you mean? Send it back.
I think I at least did.
Yeah, I sent back all the lease stuff. I don't think we have any more lease stuff. I run pretty thin. I work a lot when I play.
Yeah. It was only like $6 a month.
I wasn't using it, so.
No, you good. I filled it up the thing anyway. And it still got wood in there.
Probably get rid of this.
What?
Hold on. Let me see.
Get rid of the hand?
Thunder Creek equipment. FST 990.
Finna sell the finna sell the corn.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
We's gonna need a bigger truck.
Why? What happened now?
That was a full load. And I don't think we sold half of it. So what you thinking? No, I'm joking. We don't need a bigger truck, honey. We're gonna use this one. I'm just gonna make more trips.
This is the reason why I gotta make my purchases when you're not here. Because I need to be able to spend the money that I make.
We need a field.
No, we don't. We already have two.
We need a third one. We need a small one to produce grass constantly for the cows so we don't have to buy grass. Then we need the other two to constantly produce us some money-making crops.
That corn is what came off that field.
I know. Wait, let me make sure it's not 2 trips. If it's 2 trips, it's fine.
Yeah, they ain't telling me how much we got.
How much what we got? Corn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go down to that list. Go over to prices.
Okay. 12,091.
How much this thing can hold? How much the one we got hold?
I think this is the one that we have.
How much that hold?
It just says 1.6 cubic meters.
We good with this one for now.
I just sold the whatchamacallit. I was gonna give me a water tank anyway.
A bigger water tank?
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with that. You want a bigger water tank? Well,
But I mean, this is stuff that we're gonna need if we're gonna be.
No, I'm saying I would agree with a bigger water tanker.
We don't have to get the biggest one, but we could definitely get.
We got a tractor that can hold it.
Like biggest? A $30,000. You know, this carries 14 to 28
water tanks. You know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those not water tanks.
I know they're not water tanks, but we do need a bigger trailer.
Right now, we don't.
Okay, well, if you want to make the trips, I'm not gonna beg you to.
The only thing, okay, hear me out. The only
Gordon, you don't have to try to convince me. I was willing to go ahead to save on time, but if, like I said, if you want to do it that way, then do it that way.
Okay. The only thing we have to actually haul off to sell is the corn. As far as the wheat, we making the wheat into bread and we're selling the bread. And we're selling the quiche or whatever. 90 grand.
For the big one, I'm gonna get this one because I just I'm gonna sell that small. This one is what we have right now.
Okay.
This one also carries milk and stuff, so we could use it for different things. So I'm gonna get this one.
I thought it was silver.
I thought you were supposed to be looking at your screen. What are you doing?
Playing the game with my wife.
Don't wreck my truck. Cause you be playing.
If your truck correct, it'll be wrecked by now. $28. Okay, one.
You should have just went ahead and took the big
Huh?
I thought you was gonna take this
This what?
I thought you was gonna take the big tractor.
Big tractor to do what? To run clear across the map?
Well, you only got the little tipper, so that makes sense. I appreciate the follow, thank you. Yeah, you only got the little tipper, so I guess that makes sense. I'm still gonna go ahead and buy a bigger trailer. To me,
You buying a new trailer, a bigger trailer?
I'm gonna buy a bigger trailer. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a bigger trailer. Matter of fact, let me pull off to the side of the road and sell that other one before we keep going down on costs. Where's the other one? There it goes. 3,600. That pretty much puts us right back to where we were. Yep, we were at 75,000 when you got in the game.
The other what?
Hmm?
The other what?
What are you talking about?
You said you were selling the other what?
The little water tank.
Okay, the little water tank.
And I can actually get some gas if you want. Cause this thing carries both.
Well, while we find gas, don't we have a thing to help get us gas?
Huh?
Don't we have a thing to give us gas?
What thing do we have that gives us gas? You have to fill that up with diesel in order for you to get gas from that. It don't just give you free gas.
No, I thought you had to pay for it, but
no, you have to fill that up with gas in order to have gas accessible.
To bring gas.
Yeah, you got to bring gas.
So where do you get gas from?
Your gas station.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill it up. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna fill it up with gas. Cause we got a few things. I think that truck gonna need some gas too. Oh, this is the ATM. It ain't letting me fill it.
Yeah, you just broke. Oh, you filled up the.
I filled up the tractor. It's not letting me fill it up. Is the gas thing on the wrong side or something? This supposed to take gas too. Is there a separate thing for diesel? Those aren't gas pumps over there, right? I'll just fill it up with water. Probably not good for it to have gas and then water in it too. What school buses doing on the road at this time of the night? See, y'all just be trying to mess people up for real.
They're having a field trip.
They having a field trip at almost midnight?
Yeah, all the kids sleep.
Cause 24 hours is that's like almost midnight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh shoot.
Oh.
I passed the entrance. Oh, can I make it? Can I make it? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Da 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 da. La 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 da 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 da. That's gonna help that I had to make so many trips with this water. This water's been driving me wild, bro. Jeez. Yeah, let's go. What time is it? 7:19. We cut at 8, okay? We still gotta go to work tomorrow. We gotta eat dinner. That's fair?
Sure.
8 o'clock
Trying to sell your corn.
That's why you should let me drive the bigger tractor. Buy the bigger tractor. You play too much. Oh, I'm gonna have a time trying to come back around here. Oh, we ain't hardly made any property income. Da 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 da. My gosh. It took all 8 gallons of water. Oh shoot. I might have made a big little mistake here. Doggone it. Honey?
Yes. Yes.
Mmm.
What's up?
Oh, that small greenhouse has no water. I gotta make at least one more trip over there. I got an idea. I know what to do.
What?
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. More than one way. There's always more than one way. Gordon, stop doing that.
I'm trying to come down this little road.
You're destroying the grass when you drive over it.
Okay.
When it's other people's grass, it don't matter. But when it's our own farm, it destroys the grass or whatever crop.
Measure the water now?
Yeah.
Fuck, we don't almost done. Well,
Oh, I should have been did this. Took me too long with this. Getting beaten, running around. Oh, that took about all. Where you going, Gordon? Where you going on foot?
What you mean we were low this month?
Let me see what's going on in here. So we got Napa cabbages, we got garlic, we got chili peppers, and spring onions. That's all we need for kimchi?
Mm-hmm.
We only got 28 kimchi though.
Noodles. Go down. Not the kimchi.
Garlic, spring onion, chili peppers.
Go down. Not down. Noodles. What we need.
Oh, okay. Flour and eggs.
Yeah.
So we could be moving them eggs.
Yeah. That's what it should be set for to do it. We just have to pick up the eggs. We just have to put up the eggs and put them in the thing.
I didn't know that. I could have been moved these eggs.
It's okay. We need more flour.
Bad.
We need more flour anyway.
We have oat in there. Get the truck and put the oat in there.
Okay.
Only 161 or something. Well, how you make the flour? Don't we need a... Well, we do have the milk.
You're right.
Uh-oh. My bad. Go ahead. I'm going to have to stop right there. Go ahead. What is that?
Peppers.
Do we need that?
It's full. Just slide it in there. Just sit on top.
I just hope it don't fall. No, it already done.
Let it down. Come out.
Oh, it done took all them eggs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We already have flour in there?
I don't know. No, I'm at the sawmill.
Yeah, you gotta go to the other one. It's only 237. Y'all chickens need to make some more eggs. Y'all need to buy some more chickens. It took them too. It took those it took that second set of eggs as well. There must have already been flour in there.
No, it will hold X amount. Yeah, we barely had any materials. That's why we didn't know the field to really get the production on.
Rice flour.
Okay, should be able to make new.
It's running now. It's running
okay,
now.
so we actually had some flour in there?
I think it has some flour in there because it's running. We got 19. It's
Yeah, we have like 1,000 some. You got 1,000 some
yeah,
flour
we got
in there.
now we got kimchi and we got noodle soup going.
Yeah, that's how much flour we had in there already.
Okay. What are you looking at? Oh, you up here.
Yeah.
See, we could have put carrots up there. We could have put carrots in here too. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, we can't put carrots.
What
We
about the
need
corn? There's nothing that we could have done
Nothing.
with the corn?
Nothing we can do with the corn. It's specialized equipment we need to harvest carrots.
We got to get some of this stuff so we can start.
We're doing the noodles and we're doing the kimchi. That's what we're doing right now.
What we need to look at is the cost. The cost per month, is this to produce it? Yeah, I think it is. That's the rice rolls. We need 56 rice to make about 50 rice rolls. Is that how that go?
I have it straight selling, so I don't know how much I actually be making. You know? Like even on the logs, I have them just selling. I figure when it run out, cut down another tree and put it in there.
Alright, we good on stuff with water right now. Go ahead and attach that.
I wonder what it costs. You got 18 chickens? Did we originally have that many chickens?
Probably not. Probably getting more chickens. Because they reproducing. It's easy to keep them fed and stuff. The grass about to be ready.
I know.
Yeah, grass about to be ready. So.
You think we're getting a harvester?
We're gonna need a mower, and then we're gonna need something to pick up those we're gonna need a baler. I need to go ahead and buy a baler.
sure you don't want to rent the other again?
If we're gonna be doing grass, cause we turning the grass into silage, right?
We can turn it into silage.
Cause you're talking about permanently having that middle one for grass. So this is stuff that we're gonna need.
Yeah, I know.
And we're gonna end up spending more money within the realm of a couple years.
What I'm saying
renting.
is, are we prepared to go and buy it now, or do we need?
It depends. We don't even know how much it costs. You're already talking about renting it. This will be the third or the fourth time that we've rented it.
I know.
This is square balers. The round balers is there a reason that the round balers are so much more expensive?
I don't know.
And then that wrapper that you have in there, is that for square bales or is that for round bales?
I don't know.
I think it's for round bales.
You bought the wrapper.
Because I think this is it right here.
Go over to the other
one. It was on sale.
Go over to the other one.
This one?
No, the other.
This one?
The other one. The other blue one. The one that you say we got next to it.
We don't have that one. We have this one.
Well, then we don't need another one now.
But maybe we could sell this one and buy this one.
Wow. You feel like we need that one?
Inline wrappers are used to wrap multiple bales together in one tube.
And then what we do with it? Can we pick up multiple and put it in there?
That's what it looked like.
Can we pick up multiple and put it in the cow feeder? We have a baler. Let's just use the one we have. We have a wrapper.
Okay, so that means we have to get a round baler. Well, this is our cheapest round baler. That's what I was saying. This is the cheapest. This is the least expensive round baler we can get.
That's why I was saying, do we want to buy it now or do we want to wait till we got a little bit more money? What you want to do?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna just buy the cow's food and just not make that middle one a thing until it's something that we can actually afford.
How much does it even cost to rent the baler?
I mean, you fast forward this thing a few years and we are paying a lot more money.
I know. That's why I was pushing. Next thing we buy is another field.
Gordon, we have fields. We have 2 fields already. And we're running into an issue with purchasing the things to take care of the 2 fields that we have. And your answer to the equation is to purchase yet another field.
Alright. Fine.
No, it's not fine. I mean, I'm trying to figure out your logic.
Okay, my logic is right now our 2 biggest crops are kimchi, I think I'm saying it right, and noodles. Right?
No, kimchi is our largest crop, which is all being supplied by the greenhouses.
I was saying as far
There's nothing that needs to go down in the ground.
I was saying as far as the biggest...
Do we even know how much money we making from noodles? Like, why are we doing flour and not something else?
It was a end product, but I can check.
Yeah, I know it's an end product, but how we know that's the best end product?
What we're using
for money.
We're using Bailey. Bailey's like what? Selling at 100, like 300. So, and let's go down to bread. We're making bread now. It takes the price. It takes it up to 1,000. That we can make bread. Wait, no, we couldn't make bread. We're doing noodles. Yeah, noodles. Oh yeah, that's what we gotta do. Get the baker. If we sell flour, it's at 700.
Well, we're not selling flour, so that's a mute point.
Kimchi is 400. The noodles are that's noodle soup. Is it noodle soup?
No, it's noodles.
Okay, it's not noodle soup. What the hell is noodle soup then? Only thing close to it I see is noodle soup. Do you disagree? The pound of the noodles is at 1,500. I think that's the price of pounds. We can save it and then haul it, but I figure it'll save money if we just let the system sell it. Does that make any sense? So right now, the noodles is our biggest selling item. And we have the issue of not having enough flour to keep it running. That's why I was saying we need a third field. That was my reason for a third field. If you want to forego the grass, we can just keep both of these right here running and sometimes raining on all times. You disagree? You dislike? What's up? What you thinking?
No, that's fine. My thing is just that, like I said, you know, we have to bale the grass in order to feed it to the cows. So
if you feel
that's something that if we talking about, we about to have a permanent field of grass year round.
Yes, I was.
We wasting money by buying and selling. Renting and putting back, renting and putting back, or baling. That's all I'm saying.
I assumed our plan was to eventually get them. Only thing I was asking was, is it time to get partial complete? That's all I was asking. I didn't think it was quite time to get it right this second.
And then we could always really just come down here and get 4 bales of hay. How much food does the cow still have? That's the question at this point. They still full?
Okay, so hay is cheap.
The hay is less than 1,000 a bale.
Okay.
You know, how much are we spending renting a baler and all that stuff?
I don't think it was that much, but it could have been. Just trying to buy. Okay. You only took one of these eggs, right?
Oh shit. Do I really have both pallets of eggs?
Yes. Well, flour. Luckily, it's a video game.
Is that thing going all the way through?
Yeah.
Could I drive down the road with this?
I would try it. Tilt it. Sure, start heading back home. Don't worry about hooking up to that. Just start driving home. Take your time. You actually gonna hook up to it anyway. Okay, you got it.
I can't leave the trailer here. Which
Well,
way is home?
I was gonna come get the trailer. Okay, let's see where you at.
I think I got it. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm afraid about this.
Yeah, that's the right one. At least the tractor ain't tipping over.
Well, you wanted flour? Here's your flour.
I'm pretty sure you want the flour.
You got 2,000 things of flour here.
Well, chickens, looks like y'all got work to do.
My thing is how much money we gonna get for this stuff. Are we gonna be able to make back what we spent?
Do you remember what you just said earlier today?
What?
We didn't have that much income to this month. Could have been that we ran out of flour. No, that we ran out of eggs. Because I put like
It could have very well been.
and you have been used to seeing the prices with eggs.
This ain't gonna be able to fit on there. Both of them gone.
Wonder why?
Why?
Because we are not doing nearly enough product for that size. And that's the small one. Remember when you wanted the large one?
Which large one?
The large cannery. I said, fine, you're gonna get one, get the small one, you know?
You see how much product we got in here.
3,000. As long as it's got the whatchamacallit, it'll generate it. It's set to just sell.
"24 cycles per month." What does that mean?
I think it can produce 24 times per month. we're selling it so it's not adding up, you know? So it's not just sitting there, we're just selling it constantly.
Spinach.
You want to see what you need to make spinach?
You just need spinach.
Can you plant spinach with what you have to say?
I think so. It's just a matter of the time frame.
Okay.
So
what
spinach.
do you need to harvest spinach?
You harvest spinach, I think, with a regular harvester.
Okay.
It's a regular thing, but you plant it in May and fall. What's taking this so long?
It's almost finished.
And then damn, they don't have no decent nothing that you could
cut
do.
down the trees real quick.
I don't like those ones.
You got the chainsaw.
I don't like
It's
those.
just an extra $200, $2,000.
And this one here is annoying.
That bottom one is annoying.
Yeah, all of those ones is annoying.
You know what we need to do? Just sleep.
That's what I think we're gonna do. Sleep till the next day.
Let's have a lazy day of sleep. Cows got, plants got water. Cows got water. Cows got food.
And they're playing the game.
They took money again.
But we had 78,000. Yeah, there we go. You got a fertilizer one, but I'm sure there's better.
Yeah. That was it.
What?
We ran out of eggs in January. We ran out in December. We didn't have any eggs in January.
So we need to invest in more chickens. Is that what it is?
Well, you didn't know to put the eggs in the thing. Remember? You had played like a full month.
By myself.
You didn't know how to put the eggs in the thing. I don't know how long it takes them to run through them.
Look at these. We could sell some of these cows too.
I would much rather they reproduce. Especially them Angus. Hopefully.
This one right here, we got 2 of them, but I don't know why they not reproducing.
I don't know. Maybe we need to go and do the thing.
They probably need a barn. That's probably what they need.
Maybe they need the thing.
I think they need a barn.
I don't know all the rules.
That's ready to harvest. This
Yep, it's ready to harvest.
What did we have on there again? What did I plant here?
More like you planted a grain.
Gotta rent the harvester for here. Why is the grass not ready though?
The grass is still growing.
No, this is the grass.
The grass is what's ready?
The grass is what's ready.
Okay, the grass is what's ready.
Alright, so we need a mower.
Yeah, the oak is still growing.
Where's the mowers? Okay, grass layer.
Yeah, click on what in the world? Click on mowers. There you go. How about this?
We probably just need to go ahead and buy this.
That's what I
Or
was...
do you use this with this? You use this with one of these, don't you?
what I was finna say was, you can go and get that top one, and eventually we'll invest in the one directly up under it.
Okay.
Either the 13 or the 14. Go down. Well.
This go together.
Yeah.
This goes with these.
What?
You could get this to extend. I bet you that's what it is.
So
I think we need to go ahead and get these two.
Those two?
One I think goes on the front, and the other one goes on the back.
That one go on the front.
And these two go on the back.
Go back.
Go back where?
Over.
Here?
That one goes on the front. If you go down, that one goes on the back.
Okay.
We can use just the one in the front for starting off.
You gotta have a mower that's a front loader for that one to work on the front. Right?
You have to have a tractor that loads in the front, but don't our tractor load in the front?
We do. Yeah, we got one. Oh! It's $7.59. You gotta be kidding. We might need to just go ahead and buy stuff to make those end products. If we getting enough money, we might need to just go ahead and buy the stuff to get those end products, and then go ahead and make the money that way. You know.
I don't know. That's the front. That goes on the front. You gotta go. You gotta hit it. You gotta go behind it.
I don't think this front loads.
Don't think it front loads?
No, this is not a front load one. We found out I bought the wrong thing.
Now that I think about it, you did lose the. Okay.
This is designed for the front, and then the other two extends it. I gotta get a baler. We had 64,000. Just like that, our money just getting ate up. You think we need to go ahead and pay back another 10? Because at one point we were at $50,000. What do you think? Hello?
I think you'll be doing good to want me to get it?
You can, but we still need to get the baler. What you could do is get the baler.
Okay.
Why is it not? Oh no.
That's why I just said you want me to get it. Detach.
You creating a straw path behind you, right?
Yeah. See?
Oh, okay. All right, perfect.
That's our field, so we gotta make it neat. That's something, remember, we gotta get a front loader track or front and rear loading tractor. You know? That's something to remember. We gotta get a front and rear loading tractor. A big front and rear load tractor. What's up?
No, I was just looking at this film bonding thing.
tractor probably ain't strong enough to do it.
What?
Hook that directly behind it.
Why you say that?
Hook the lawnmower in the front and that tractor in the back. And that baler in the back.
I'm telling you, that'd be the way. See, I could have barely afford this tractor when I bought it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I didn't get the one with the front loader. Why is there snow in March?
We don't know where we at, honey.
There was no snow when I was just coming down here. What you mean? You know no grass don't grow up underneath your white feet. You know how that goes. You been married to me too long to be acting like you don't know how that go yet.
And you got me messing up.
What you mean? I ain't do nothing to you. No!
What?
Net rolls are empty. What is that? What's the net rolls?
I don't know. You got it working?
Mm-hmm.
So what were the net rolls?
It's some other thing you gotta put on there. I really don't know. If I'm being honest.
I'll try to give you a straight line.
Yeah, what it is that is small. That mower is small.
Yeah.
It's not you. It's just what's going on here. What we gotta do is we gotta find out how much them products sell for, and we need to be selling the product based on the. We need to be doing it based on what's profitable.
Then we're gonna have to go and haul it.
I think that's what
But
we
yes,
need to
it
do.
would make us more money if we were to haul it and cut off auto sale.
No, we don't need to haul it. We need to do it by the product.
What you mean? What you mean do it by the product?
We need to look up what products sell for what. And even if we gotta go buy the ground material, like how I just went and bought the flour from the warehouse and produce the end crop, you know what I mean?
I think we need to work to get the materials for the end crop, but yeah, we could just buy corn. We could just buy any things that it can take. Drop it in there.
I'm saying we do it based on what we making the most of. You see what I'm saying?
What make the most money?
I think the game tripped up because I don't think we supposed to be harvesting no grass when it's still snowing out here. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
You seem like you kind of struggling. You should let me buy the other big piece. Yo, but you be so cheap sometimes, man. I swear. Yeah, the way to get this little grass. Zaza.
Wait, you actually bought this one?
Yeah, I bought that.
Okay, cool.
That's why we down to 67,000. Remember we was at 75. That cost 14 grand.
Yeah, and then the other one cost like 70, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we good with this one. Unless you want to go and rent that other piece for now, but we good with this one.
Shoot, we ain't made a dent in this thing. I'm about to go get the mailer. Ding ding dong ding dong ding. What happened here? Where's the... Did you change the straw path?
No.
It ain't leaving the straw path.
I thought I changed it. Raise.
Yeah, I think you changed it because it ain't leaving the straw path anymore. What's it saying?
Unfold the tube. Turn more on. A little more. I think you start doing that shit when it starts snowing.
Yeah. Son telling me like we ain't supposed to even be harvesting right now. No, it says ready to harvest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't see anything else, any other abilities on this thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You want to stop till the snow go away?
Yeah, let's do that.
Got some food for the cows. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Grass stop. Lining up. That must be when you got to do the house. Must be 4 hours.
That pissed me off the way they did that. Why we can't use this cultivator?
If we go through cultivating now, what other grass we got is going to be lost.
I'm not cultivating the whole thing. Yeah, I'm just cultivating this first little piece right here. I wonder if we could have 2 sets of harvest on one field.
Probably.
I can't believe they did us like that. What else we need in there? Rice. Look and see what's the most. Look and see what's the most expensive thing that we can make. What happened? Why you say that?
Buffalo milk. Mozzarella. Buffalo mozzarella. Well, 7,000.
Hmm? We want finished product.
Green beans, this is about 18. About 18 for green beans, 6 for kimchi.
So we got
Lettuce
green
is
beans.
8. Noodles, 15. Marshmallows, 8.
I wonder if, you know what? I'm seeing the stones. I'm seeing the stones in here.
Serve, 12 beets, 500 carrots, serve first nuts. Rice carrots, pasta. Rice cakes. French fries, 700.
Huh?
Best thing we can do is the noodles.
Really?
Yeah. You remember the noodle soup is made with eggs. Eggs and flour.
How much we getting for the noodle soup? $1,500.
Okay, so I think we're paying out 11,000 production. We're paying out 11,000.
We paying out 11 grand in production?
No, 1,100.
Oh,
1,100 in production and maker. Low month,
3,300.
37. That was low month.
How can we increase that?
Which
How?
I think all that garbage. Yeah, they got new mission.
Alright, it's 8:30, so I'm just speeding on. Alright, you guys, I appreciate you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we're going to catch y'all on the next one. Nelly Keys out. Y'all take care.